everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be going over information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. Before I get started with the webinar, just want to let you know that the Wednesday webinars are question and answer sessions. So go ahead and load me up with questions. Just put them into the chat window. Load me up with questions that you have about IBOtoolbox or any of the family of websites that IBO has, and I will answer them for you. Okay, so again, load me up with questions, challenge me. I love a challenge, bring them on. Okay, so go ahead and get that started. Again, just put it into the chat bar and I will get them answered. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance, and I'm also going to show you how to get some extended training on IBOtoolbox and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And really, that's why we're all here. We all want to get extra exposure for our business. And you know what? IBOtoolbox is the best place to do that because it is the bomb of network marketing platforms. So fasten your seatbelts. You're in for a wild, crazy ride. Again, my goal for you, if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox or you're brand new to network marketing or internet marketing, by the end of this webinar, you're going to have enough ammunition to hit the ground running. We're going to make sure that we get your profile set up for you because that's really your public storefront. So we want to make sure that you are ready to do business. You're going to get a ton of traffic, and it's all just by participating on the platform, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. So if you're a veteran member, if nothing else, you're going to have a blast hanging out with us for the next 30 to 45 minutes, and you'll probably learn something new. So just hang out with us. If you have not done so, make sure that you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox over there. You want to do that because there's always something exciting going on at IBO, and those are two great platforms to stay up to date. If you have just joined us, I just want to let you know that the Wednesday webinars are question and answer session. So hopefully you brought questions for me. And if you have questions, then go ahead and put them in to the chat window and I will get them answered for you. Okay, these webinars are recorded. 99.9% of them are recorded, I should say. I've got this one set up to record, and you can view it over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/IBOtoolbox. I'll have that over later on today for you to view, review, whatever you want to do. And also, too, you can watch any of the previously recorded webinars over there as well. Webinars are held twice weekly. In addition to the Wednesday Q&A sessions at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we also have a Saturday webinar at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So it's always the same link to register. It's always going to be ibourl.com/webinar, and you have to register for every webinar. I will have a link ready for you to go and register after this webinar, and I'll announce it on the IBOtoolbox wall. If you register now for it, then it's going to bring you back to this webinar. So I have to go in and adjust the link before you can register. Okay, so I think that's about it. So if you've just joined us again, make sure to enter in your questions into the chat window so I can answer them for you. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I'm not an employee of IBO. I've been in the network marketing industry for 16 years. I've been at IBOtoolbox for a little over 5 years now. And in addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like you. I have a couple of websites that I run. And I'm a graphic design artist. I have a site called bizopbanners.com, and I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. It's an incredible offer. You order any banner, graphic, or splash page or customization for your IBO social profile page. You get 500 credits transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I'm going to host for you for free on my servers, and you own it. You can use it anywhere on the internet that you like. You're not just limited to IBO, and you can also order as many of these IBO starter packs as you like. I have many members that have came back to me throughout the years, and I've been designing these graphics for IBO members since 2011 that order dozens of these IBO starter packs. So to find out more about what I have to offer, just go to my IBO social profile page /IBO trainer and click here where it says click here to order your starter pack. I do have a special IBO starter pack. It's called the Special Business Builder IBO Starter Pack, and really what you're getting is 2 banners for the price of 1, but you're getting 2 different sizes. You purchase any 728 by 90 static or animated banner, and you're going to get a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner. So the same banner design that I designed for you in the 728 by 90, you'll get in a 468 by 60. And these are 2 prime sizes. The 468 by 60 goes up here on your IBO social profile page, and the 728 by 90 runs up here. Well, one of the places that it runs is up here on IBOtoolbox. This size banner gets the best click-through rate. I'm seeing anywhere between 8 and 15% across the board, so you definitely want a banner running here. On your IBO social profile page, you definitely want to have a banner running because this is really your page. Again, it's your public storefront, so you don't want to give this space up to any other member. So you definitely want a banner running. With this special Business Builder IBO Starter Pack, I'm going to even throw in 1,000 IBO credits, and free setup and activation and hosting for both banners are included. So yeah, so that's it. So that's a little bit about me. And I know one of the things that I really enjoy is training you guys. When I got started in this industry 16 years ago, or actually when I got on the internet about 10 years ago, I didn't know anything about the internet. And I'm sure there are a few of you that are on the webinar that are experiencing information overload, possibly. I'm sure, especially if you're new to the industry or you're new to the internet. There is just so much out there, isn't there? It's really hard to know what's going to work, how things work and everything else. It's just so overwhelming. So I am here to help you, okay? So please rely on me. Call on me if I can help you in any way. To further that, I have created a site called marketwithkris.com. This site will give you extended training on IBOtoolbox and its family of websites, okay? So you can click here on this graphic to get to the site, but I already have it open here. So I've got a video, a little bit more about the site, and you're basically going to click here where it says gain access now for free. So you click here, you register for free, and once you get inside, you're going to see within the members area, click on courses, you're going to see 40 IBO Toolbox lessons. And the cool thing about this is that, first of all, they're all up-to-date lessons. They're also, each lesson will break every single little thing down, like, how to set up your profile, how to add the contributor badge, how to post a new wall entry, IBO exchange, IBO list, all of that. It's all included here at marketwithkris.com. And for each video lesson that you watch, you're going to earn 50 credits. And okay, so there's 40, but there's also 5 rebrandable traffic lessons that, since rebrandable traffic is part of IBO Toolbox, I've just given you the capability to earn 2,250 credits. I almost said, never mind, I won't say it. 2,250 credits. So you can earn up to that many credits that you can redeem for advertising on IBO Toolbox and its family of websites. It's all for free. It's all to learn about IBO and its family of websites and to get you more exposure. Within Market with Kris, you also get more access or better access to me to answer your questions. I've got a questions area where you can just ask me a question and I can answer you a lot quicker than I can anywhere else. I also have some other lessons as well that you can take. Some of them are free. Oh, by the way, all of the IBO Toolbox lessons are completely free. The other lessons that I'm about to talk to you about, some of them are free and some of them you have to pay for them, but they're very, very cheap. And then once you see what's in these lessons, you're going to understand what I'm saying. So just click on any of these to see what's inside. It'll give you a little outline of what's inside for each lesson that you're interested in learning more about. Okay, so if you've just joined us, make sure that you enter in your questions into the box here, into the chat window, and I will answer them for you. It looks like I've got quite a few going here, so I'm going to give you a few more minutes, and I just want to go over a little bit about what IBO Toolbox is. IBO Toolbox is a free, state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBO Toolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBO Toolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBO Toolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBO Toolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that really don't work. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBO Toolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBO Toolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've written, your wall entries, your comments, they all get indexed. But it's really important to know who you're marketing to. This is key, you guys. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. So here's how it works. You have written a press release and someone's went to Google and has entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release, and that's how they're finding you. It's a really, really cool thing. So really think about that when you start marketing on this platform. When you set up your advertising, when you're posting on the wall, you are really marketing to those non-members, that 96% of that daily traffic, okay? So really, really key. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other members first, getting them to know, like, and trust you, in addition to building a relationship with those visitors that come to your IBO social profile page, which is what? Your public storefront, getting them to know you and trust you and like you. And then by doing that, by offering value, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So one thing that I want you to keep in mind about IBOtoolbox is that it's really your back office, similar to the back office that you would have with your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because it's where you're going to do all of your work. It's where you're going to post on the wall. You're going to comment on other members' wall posts. If you see a press release that somebody's posted, you're going to click on press release to go and read it and comment on it. Let's see, such as this one that Irene did. So you would just basically click on view press release, or this one that Darlene did. You can also click on comments, and what happens is you can see the comments that were left or who left the comments. And most of them on press releases, it will just say, I just rated and commented on this press release. But if you get one that is a post, let's see, let me find a post where somebody's commented, and of course, never works the way I want it to. I'm looking for more than one comment here. Hang on one second. And I don't seem to see one. Okay, so let me just, sorry about that. I'm probably making you dizzy would just stop scrolling up and down, right? Trying to find a good example of this here. Okay, so as we're doing this, we also have wall filters up here, so you can kind of change what you want to filter, and you can also change the number of posts that are displayed as well too. Let's see here. Only one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I want to show you a good example. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay, so of course, when I'm looking for something, I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's see. All right. Anyways, when you're commenting on a post, okay, so if I comment on this one, okay, so I just put the webinar is in progress and a lot of great questions are being asked. So when you comment on a wall post, it's going to bump it back up to the top for more exposure. The other thing too is you can actually, as I showed you with the press releases, you could actually click on show comments and you can read all the comments here. Okay, so that's a little tip that I wanted to share with you as well. One thing that I really want to caution you on is when you're commenting on another member's press release or a wall post, it's about that post that member did, okay? So please don't put, or if you put, check out my press release that I wrote on this very same subject, or go visit my website at this, that, or whatever. That's really not the right professional thing to do, because we have a thing here at IBOtoolbox called IBO Spirit. And since we can't possibly join everyone's business, but what we can do is we can help each other promote. We're not here for competing against each other. There's no competition here. We are here to support each other collectively. This is a great community of network marketers, and I know there are a lot of us that are very competitive, but that's not what this community is all about. This is about getting in front of your target market. Believe me, there's plenty of traffic to share here, and it all gets seen, and you really don't need to post something inappropriate on somebody's wall post or press release or whatever, because that's seen all over the place. And you really want to make sure that you're constantly conducting business in a very professional manner, because you never know who's watching you. It could be your next referral. It could be the person that's going to purchase a business, or their, not a business, a product from you or something. So you really want to stay professional. Okay, enough said about that. So anyways, IBOtoolbox is where you're going to do all of your work. Site navigation's up here. You've got your dashboard, which is where we're at now. My leads, you can use the platform to build your list. Leads are generated through referring new members to IBO. They're generated also through IBO URLs, and also through your IBO social profile page. You've got your My Messages area. This is where you can send, receive, and reply to messages to your associates. Your My Associates area gives you a listing of all the associates that you have here at IBO. Your My Advertising area is where you can create your listing ads and set up your banner advertising. Credit Center, everything you want to know about the Credit Center is here in this area. Edit profile, we're going to come back to that. We're going to get your profile set up for you if you're brand new. Edit account is where you can change your password and change the way that IBO works for you, like the notifications that you receive. IBO apps, we've got our press release tool, our IBO URL, and the Facebook application. We've got our IBO resources, gives you a listing of all the family of websites. We've got our newsletter, which is also a great resource, gives you what's happening at IBOtoolbox. There's training on here. There's a tip of the week. There's information about the webinars. There's information about each one of the family of websites. I've got an area for banners, graphics, and more. And then leave a Facebook comment and I would recommend both, a business owner comment, because everything that you do is going to give you a nice little backlink back to either your Facebook page or your IBO social profile page. Somebody asked me last week after I entered the webinar, and I always go through and read the questions in case somebody slips one in, or if I can't answer them all, ask me to explain a backlink. A backlink is a hyperlink that's going to link back to a site that you choose. Okay, so for instance here, not always what you choose, but like in this instance, this backlink gives a link back to Peter Patterson's IBO social profile page. These backlinks go back to the person's Facebook page. Okay, so that's what a backlink is. Okay, when you comment or you post on somebody else's blog, there's a backlink there. Usually you get a backlink back to your site. Okay, so that's what a backlink is. All right, so in keeping with that, let me take a look at the questions, because I know they're piling up and I want to make sure that we have enough time to go over and get the profile set up. So I want to be conscientious of that too as well. So let me just get here with the questions. And okay. Okay, the first question is there a way to search for a specific business, for example, home decorating? No. You can search by business name in the search, which is here. Okay, you could search by business name, but you can't search by within IBOtoolbox. Okay, I should clarify that. You can't search within the search here. But what you can do is you could go to Google and you could put in, like IBO toolbox home decorating business, and then you could bring up, you know, any of the press releases or press releases plus IBOtoolbox, press releases, home decorating. Okay, something like that. So you can do an advanced search on Google, and that will bring it up. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. The next question is, what is the web link to set up for Google AdSense? Okay, you're going to have to go to Google, okay, because AdSense is part of Google. So you're going to have to, first of all, get approved at Google for AdSense, okay? So once you get approved for Google, and you'll have to use your own website, okay? You can't put in your IBO social profile page because you're going to have to put a snippet of code on your website that verifies that you're the owner of that website, okay? Even though your IBO social profile page is your page, you really don't own that page, right? It's given to you to use as your profile from IBOtoolbox, okay? But you can still run Google AdSense on your profile page. So once you're approved by Google AdSense, you're going to go over to edit your profile, and I'll go over this right now for you so we make sure that we get this taken care of here. Okay, so it's step 9, so let me scroll all the way down here to the bottom. Okay, so you go to Google AdSense, you sign up for a free AdSense account. Google notifies you when you've been approved. And then once you've been approved, you go back to your Google AdSense account and you look, I think it's called an ad unit is what it's called. So you're going to create an ad unit, and you're going to make sure that that ad unit is sized 160 by 600. And it's all right here, okay? And then once you create that ad, okay, or you know what, you can customize it with color scheme or whatever, and I would recommend that you, if you do that, if it's text ads or whatever, that you make it look like the same colors with your IBO social profile page. Or if you're just going to do a banner graphic, it will just pull in, you know, based on what your visitors are searching for. You know how Google is. So anyways, you're going to look or create an ad unit 160 by 600, and then you're going to find, or you're going to grab that code for it. So I think it's generate code, and that code is going to look similar to this sample code here. It's a script. And once you copy that from your Google AdSense, you're going to paste it into the box here. You're going to comply with the terms and conditions here and click on save, and you're done. Okay, but again, you have to get approved by Google AdSense. Sometimes it happens quickly, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes you get denied. You got to go back once your site's getting more traffic and submit it again. It's definitely a process. So hopefully that answers your question. If it doesn't, certainly put into the chat and clarify it. Okay, how do you use your own online business? Oh, how do you use IBOtoolbox for your own online business? Well, you advertise your business. You're going to post on the wall. You're going to write press releases about your business. Everything, all the tools and resources here at IBO are geared for independent business owners, which is us. So everything that you do is going to get indexed out on the search engine. So you're going to, you know, post on the wall. You know, you could put a link out there when you post on the wall, not on commenting, but when you're posting on the wall. Say something about that link. Let's say it's a product that you've gotten great results with. You know, something like, hey, I'm getting great results with this product. It helps give me more energy, or whatever it is, okay? And then a link. And you can do a link on your wall posts. Just need to make sure that you put in the http://. When you're writing about your press release, that is a great way. Now, one thing that I want to caution you on when you're doing your press releases is that you're not taking the sales copy from your affiliate site and copying it and pasting it. You don't want to do that, you guys. Write from your heart. And if you always or write what you're passionate about, if you got great results with your business, then we want to hear about it. That's what people are looking for. They want to know that people are getting results. So, write about it. Write about your knowledge, whatever you're passionate about. That passion is always going to show through. And I know what you guys are I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're thinking, I don't know how to write. You know what? I didn't either. None of us did when we first started out. But you know what? The more you write, the better you get at it. And you can really write about anything you want. And just read some of the other press releases. But again, write from your heart, make it your own. Content is king, and you don't have to worry about your, what search terms or SEO or anything like that, because here's the truth. IBOtoolbox handles all of that for you. So if you overcomplicate it, trying to figure that stuff out, it's going to make it more difficult for you, obviously. So let IBOtoolbox do the heavy lifting for you. That's what I do. I don't have time to keep up with all of that. But here's what I know. What I usually do is I write my press release and then I go back and give it some keywords. Okay? And you don't want to give it a bunch or anything like that. So no tricks, no gimmicks, no nothing going on here. Just write what you're passionate about, give it some keywords, and get it out there and get it published, and let IBOtoolbox get it ranked up in the search engines. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so if you've just joined us, hit me up with some questions that you have about the platform or its family of websites, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. So either you guys are being shy or I'm doing a really good job. I think you're being shy. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go over to your profile and I want to get that set up. Make sure that you know how to get that set up for those of you that are new. Okay, so to get your profile set up, again, you're going to click on Edit Profile, and we're already here. So there's really just 3 basic steps to get your profile set up. The first step is basic information. Okay, so this is going to consist of your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID. Now this is really going to tell prospects how they can locate you. Okay, so if you don't want to put your phone number out there, don't list it. Okay, because you will get calls. If you don't want to use or you don't use a Skype ID, don't worry about it, leave it blank. Okay, but one thing that I would encourage you to do is to use your real name, not a business name. I understand that you're here to brand your business, but really when people do business with others, they want to do business with people. Okay, so let them get to know, like, and trust you. If they go to your IBO social profile page, they're going to know what business you're in, and you'll see how that all comes together when we get over there. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you a link to confirm or activate your account. You can put your username in for rebrandable traffic, your IBOTube channel URL, and your IBO gig store URL here. And then click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to click on Change Profile Image. You want to select a picture of you on your computer. I recommend a real picture of you, not a picture of your logo or product image. There's plenty of opportunity to do that. You can do that in your press releases and so forth. Or on your IBO customization area, IBO social customization area. So select a picture of you and upload it. Step 3 is business information. This is where you're going to put your business name. So for instance, I've got my Market with Kris. Business name, my title, a link to my business opportunity product. Now, I'm not really promoting a business opportunity, so I put the same link in each box, and that's perfectly fine. You can get creative and create an IBOURL.net alias. In fact, that's what I did with BizOp banners, because I do have a product, which is my IBO Starter Pack, which is my flagship product, so I named it IBO Starter Pack. And then a business description or write-up in the box, and click on Save. Okay, so if you want to stop at step 3, that's perfectly fine, but I guarantee you once we get over the profile, you're going to want to complete all 9 steps. Okay, but if you do decide to stop at step 3, make sure that you return to the dashboard. Okay, click on dashboard. If you close out the tab or log out, you will not get your 500 advertising credits until you log back in and return to the dashboard. Now, if you referred someone to IBOtoolbox and you see that they've completed their profile, but you haven't gotten your referral credits, it's your responsibility to get with them and let them know what they need to do to complete their profile, or send them to the webinar and I'll train them for you. But it's really important, you guys, because we could have 1 million members here on this platform, but if their profile is not complete and they're not participating here in the platform, it does none of us any bit of good. Okay, so we really want to make sure that everyone is trained properly on how to utilize all the tools and resources that IBO gives us to market our business. Okay, step 4. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. It shows others that you're serious about your business. You get this nice little badge. This is by purchasing credits or by becoming part of Club IBO. So not only do you extend your advertising reach, you get benefits for being a contributor. You can find out more about this at the Credit Center, and I would encourage you to take the time to do that. Now, one thing that I've got to say is, yes, IBOtoolbox is free for us members, but a site of this magnitude with all these bells and whistles is not free to run. This site stays running for us 24/7, 365 days a year. It rarely goes down. I mean, I probably can't think, I'm sure I can't think of when it went down in the last year. And I know I can't count on one hand in the past 5 years that I've been with IBO, since it's been around, that it's went down that many times that I could even remember. The more that we can give back to a community that does so much for us will help keep it free for all of us. Step 5 is customization for your IBO social profile page. You saw what mine looked like earlier, but you can put in graphics, you can put in links, you can put in videos, you can do all kinds of things. You've got your design editor here, simply by clicking on icons and doing things with it, or the HTML editor, which you can switch out down here. Okay, and then step 6 is business links or backlinks, and you need to create the link. So you give it a link name and the URL and click on Save, and this shows up on the left-hand side of your IBO social profile page. You can add as many backlinks as you want. At any time you can edit or delete by clicking on the red X. Step 7 is adding your other social networks. You're going to select from the drop-down menu. Really important, whoops, I didn't mean to, sorry about that. I clicked on the wrong thing. Really important for your Facebook page, if your first Facebook entry is a fan or a like page, you'll get a nice little widget that automatically will be displayed on your IBO social profile page. But it has to be a fan or a like page. So if you've already added in a personal page here, delete that, add in your fan or a like page, and then add in your personal page after that, okay? Really, really important that you do it like that, or else it won't work. Step 8 is where you upload your business videos or videos to your profile page. This is where you're going to come to do it. So you're going to give your video a title. You're going to give it, get the YouTube URL, the more information link or the target website in this box, and then you give it a few keywords and click on save. Again, at any time you can edit or delete. And then step 9 went over how to set up your Google AdSense. You got to go and get an account with Google. Okay, once you're approved, you're going to create an ad. You're going to copy that script that's generated within Google AdSense, paste it in here, and comply with the terms and conditions and click on save. Okay, so now you have completely completed your profile. So again, if you complete all 9 steps, the first thing you need to do for the first time, the first thing you need to do is return to the dashboard so you get your 500 advertising credits. To get to your profile, you can simply click on this link here and we'll go over to the profile. Let me just check this real quick here. I have a question. All right. Okay, so let me just go over this real quick. We've got our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, our badges, the date that we joined IBO, or in my case, this is the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. Phone number and Skype ID would go here if you wanted that visible. If you put it in your username for rebrandable traffic, you get this nice little widget here. If you put in your channel URL for your IBOTube, you get this nice little widget. Your IBOtoolbox Associator widget is automatically displayed. You've got your social media sharing section that's automatically displayed. It gives your visitors the opportunity to share your profile with their other social networks, or share a press release, or a video or something like that. You've got your business links or backlinks. This was step 6 under Edit Profile. Your visitor information is automatically displayed here, your daily, monthly, and total. Facebook feed, this was step 7. First entry needs to be a fan or a like page. RSS feeds for your press releases and wall post feeds. You've got your My Associates listing. Here, you've got your Google AdSense that runs over here. Make sure this is the right size, 160 by 600. I saw somebody, I think, that mixed that up and put 600 by 160, and it really knocked everything on his profile out of whack. So make sure this is correct. Down at the bottom here is links to your other social networks buttons. This is the Facebook comment area in here, meaning that anybody that's logged into Facebook, if they happen to end up on your page and they're not a member, they can leave a Facebook, or they can leave a comment that'll show up here and also show up on their Facebook feed. We've got the community or our business owner wall comments, social activity here. We have the customization area here. We've got an area to run a banner up here. This is the 468 by 60. Highly encourage you to run a banner. If you're part of Club IBO, you have a ad-free IBO social profile page, but still I would run a banner, because remember, this page is all about you. You definitely want a banner running. We've got a menu bar here. Home is where we're at now. Businesses, which was step 3, adding all your businesses, gives you a very professional listing. Business listing here. Press releases, quick access to all your press releases. When your visitors are here, they can click on any of these to get to them. Videos, the same thing. Learn more. Anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you that's housed under the My Lead section at IBOtoolbox. Search, every member has their own branded search engine. You can give out your link, or a visitor visiting can certainly put something in here and search and get instant results. I put in press releases, click on search, get the Google related ads, and then press releases. Okay, and then we've got a link to the main IBO hub. But before we go there, please realize that, again, over 300,000 visitors each day comes to IBO. Okay, that's a lot of eyeballs. 96% of that traffic is non-member traffic. That's a lot of eyeballs. in addition to the 4% member traffic. So anyone can click on any one of these here. You don't have to be a member, okay? So as you can imagine, the more you participate, the more opportunity you're going to be seen. The more you're commenting on other members' press releases and wall posts, you're going to get seen, and no one's stopping anyone from clicking on your name, which takes you to their IBO social profile page. I just clicked on Nicola's name, and here we are on her page. Okay, so that's why it's really, really important. This is so powerful, you guys, and it's all based on participation. That is the secret sauce of IBOtoolbox. Participate, 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 and always, always, always give value. Just give without wanting anything in return, because I promise you that if you do that, you're going to get so much in return that it's just going to amaze you. Okay, now let me check out the questions here. I think you guys are loading me up here now that we're out of time. That's okay. I'll see if I can answer a few more. Okay, yeah, I thought you were going to use your personal website, yes. But I know a lot of people, for Google AdSense, I know a lot of people will try and put in IBO social, their IBO social profile page, and they get turned down, or they don't get approved. Yes, that's a great idea, Constance. I think you really should do that. Let's see. Once approved, yes, you can set up your Google AdSense on your profile page. Yes, totally correct. Okay, I think you're saying you don't understand how to use IBO gigs. Do you have one? I do, but mine is for graphic design. It's easier for me just to send people to my website. It's really simple. It's similar to Fiverr, but it's powered by IBO. So the way you set up your gigs and everything else, it's very, very simple to do. If you have a specific question, I can answer that for you. Okay. Okay, Constance, I think you're asking about the large banner, and I think I did a customization, right? Customization here that's about this size, like one of these graphics. Because this is a 468 by 60, so that's the smaller size banner. I know I did a bunch of banners for you. I'm sure I did a 468 by 60, and I'm pretty sure I did the customization. Are you able to add a second large banner on that page? Yeah, you can. I mean, I actually have two. If we're talking about the same thing, the customization area, this is actually two of them. And I'm sure I don't, just for the other members out there, you just always need to, for clarification, you always need to be very, very professional. A lot of times I'll see people just junk up their IBO social profile page with videos, with graphics, with text, and it's like a mile long, and you get to that, and they're really doing themselves an injustice, because nobody's going to be able to see their comments and stuff. So I wouldn't go more than just a couple of graphics. I would keep keep it about the same scheme or whatever. But again, just it has to be professional looking. Remember, first impressions. People really first impressions really count. Okay, so hopefully that answered that for you. If not, let me know, or you can, definitely shoot me over a message. Let's see here. All right, Club IBO. Okay, I need some specifics. Club IBO is where you get a subscription-based credit program. You get 4,000 credits a week. You go in, you log in every Monday. It's a different code. It's at the credit center, and if you have an active subscription, you can copy that credit code and redeem it, and you get 4,000 credits. You also get an ad-free IBO social profile page. You get on any credit purchases that you might credit or you might purchase, you get double credits on your orders. Okay. You also get IBO exchange coins. Yeah, so there's lots of great benefits, not to mention the exposure you get for your business. Yes, in order to get the IBO contributor badge, you either need to be part of Club IBO or you need to purchase credits. If you purchase credits, your contributor badge is good for 30 days from the time you purchase credits. Okay, if you're a contributor, it's good as long as you have an active, or not a contributor, an IBO club member. It's good as long as you have an active subscription. Okay, perfect. No. You don't have to go through another company to set up IBO gigs. All you have to do is go to IBOgigs.com and you have to register, okay? With all the family of websites, you have to register. So if I go to IBOgigs.com, this is it, okay? So you're going to join, okay? This is part of IBO. So it's just basically you're going to register for free. So you click on join and register. And then you set up your gigs, okay? In fact, here's mine for my banner design, okay? So you can, choose the different categories. Again, it works the same as Fiverr, but it's powered by IBO. It's 2 different platforms, okay? So hopefully that answered your question. And you know what, you guys, we are out of time. Let's see one more here. Thank you. I appreciate your support. IBO Gigs is designed like Fiverr, yes. Why is the IBO gig very expensive? I don't know which one. You can price it however you want, so I don't know what you mean by that question. If you miss a week of Club IBO, it's not manual. You'll have to log in. It's not manual. You got to go in there and copy that code and redeem it. It's only good for that week. That code is only active for that week. Okay, all finished. All right, so we need to wrap it up. We've went over. All right, you guys, thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Remember that IBOtoolbox is completely free for us members to use, but it's not free to operate. So anything that we can do to give back to a community that does so much for us will help keep it free for us. The other way that you can help keep it free is by visiting third-party sponsored ads, such as ones like this one up at the top here, or on the side as well, and the other family of websites, okay? And I'll show you how to do that here in a second. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your busy schedule to come to the webinar. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for bringing all these great questions. I'm sure that they helped a lot of people get answers that are on the webinar. Okay, so let's click on Credit Center. and we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. This is actually going to bring up a pop-up box, okay? So it's going to ask me if I have participated and have clicked on a few ads. So right here are the sites that we can go visit. So if we go to the help desk, and we'll go ahead and click on this ad here, and we're going to go to IBOTube, and we're going to click there. Okay, so that helps keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us. So I can go ahead and check that. And in the credit coupon code box, you are going to enter in share, whoops, spell it right though, share IBO, one word. Okay, you guys have a great Wednesday. I'm going to have a link for Saturday's webinar. I'm going to post that on the wall. I will also have this recording up later on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel that you can go back and review. Okay, thank you so much again for coming to the webinar. Have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.